Do you feel uncomfortable when you're trying to promote yourself? Have you ever held back from promoting your work and promoting your story because you feel that it's kind of like boasting and you don't want to sound like you're boasting? Especially if you're a Christian and you don't want to look like you're not being humble. Where is the line between confidence and pride? Has someone told you that as a Christian woman, you should not put yourself forward? I am Melon, and I am the co-founder of the Melrish Studio, and I also run a jewelry business called Olivia Pearls. I am a homeschooling mom, and I also have this community called Louder, and it's about personal brand and promoting your business in a human way. So before I got into personal branding, I was behind the camera all the time, and I don't know if I should put myself out there. There's a lot of things that went into my mind why I did not want to go in front of the camera. Number one, I did not felt good being in front of the camera. I am not confident enough. I said, like, you know what? I am not as pretty as the influencers out there. I am not as eloquent in words. I don't speak well. And number two, I just said, like, I don't know even what to say, what to share on video. Although I know that I have a lot of things that I have learned for myself, I'm not sure that what should I share. I was also not networking before. I felt that selling is not my thing, and promoting my business felt that I thought that customers will just naturally come. But then I realized that people connect with people, not just with logos. And I realized that I was also already doing this with our current client. I was showing up for them, and the reason they felt they're connected with me is because we were authentic with them. And this is something that I said, like, you know what? When you go out and show yourself and be online and be authentic, it's not about faking a personality. That's one thing that you should not do, is to fake a personality just so you can win clients. People can see a fake a mile away. That's why with the rise of AI, filters and stuff, although you really look good on videos and photos, people can smell, especially those AI savvy. There's a lot of people now, because AI is so accessible, people can now detect what's an AI and not. AI is becoming good in producing a real image. However, those portraits, those headshots, they can still see AI a mile away. Especially me, I've been working a lot with AI and real photos. We know when a video is produced by AI or when a video and photo has these filters. Of course, they want to look good, but up to the point of what, right? To the point of faking how you look, faking your hair. That's one thing that held me back before, was my hair. And should I put more makeup before I go out and film my videos? If that's your personality, yes, of course, go ahead. Have your hair fixed. Look great on camera, because that is your personality. If you really don't go out or you don't go networking, that looking with your hair prepped up or blow dried, then you should not look differently on the videos and the photos that you post online. I'm not saying also that you should go out and be in pajamas and film your video in pajamas. I'm not also saying that you should look very shabby and, not presentable. What I'm saying is that you should be yourself. Be authentic. Show up who you are. Show up authentically. Because when you try to be someone else, that is where the burnout comes from. That is where your discomfort comes from. Is that then you say, like, I don't feel like it's me. Then when you watch the videos, you cringe. That's the cringe factor. And that's one thing that you should avoid. Because once you watch your videos and start feeling cringe, cringiness, and then you say like, I don't want to make these videos anymore. You'll make probably 2 to 20 videos at first, and then you'll stop because suddenly, because you feel like this is not me, this is not my thing. But you want to copy those influencers that you see on TikTok, that you see on YouTube Shorts, that you want to be like them. You want to get the likes, you want to get the engagement, and then you tend to be copying them versus authentically showing up yourself. But this is one thing that is very important. You must understand your tribe. Your tribe, your community, the people who you speak to, and the people who will connect with you and will buy your services and will buy your products will trust you just the way you are. You don't have to look like Kim Kardashian. You don't have to look like that famous TikToker, or you do not have to dance that latest dance trend to be able to get people to trust you. People buy from people they trust, and that is what your content should be for. It is to gain trust. So when it comes to marketing your services, how do you say that you're good without boasting? So there's a lot of questions around that am I boasting if I say that our service is good? There's one verse that I want to share with you that says, it's in Proverbs chapter 27 verse 2. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, a stranger and not your own lips. If you understand that verse, it means that when you deliver excellence to a client, when you serve your clients faithfully, and this is where the other verse comes from, one of my favorite verses, 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 31, whether you eat or drink, whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. So when you do your work faithfully, when you work thinking that you're serving the Lord, and you put your heart and soul in your work, and you have that integrity, so the client himself or herself will put out the good word for you. That's why testimonies are really great sales tools. So when you have a client who was really happy with your work, ask them for a Google review and ask them to share on social media. Ask them to share it with their friends and family that they were happy with your work. Our business grew from that. When we started shooting weddings in 2009, our first clients, we did not pay Google ads. We were actually late on Instagram. But our clients are actually the ones who promoted us to their friends. And the corporate clients that we got are also from the wedding client that we covered the wedding, because they really loved how we work, and that's why they recommended us to the places they work for, or they took us to shoot some of the events for their businesses, and then we in turn shot also corporate videos for the companies that they work for or the companies that they own. So when you market saying that you're good, don't say that you're good. Let your work speak for itself. But of course, that means highlighting your work, creating case studies, showcasing your work, and of course, those client testimonies are important. You need to collect them as proof. A lot of people think that when you're marketing, you feel like you're lying. And they said some salespeople, they over-exaggerate or they oversell their services. Chapter 11:3 says, the integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. And I want to also emphasize Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15. Speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in every way into Him who is the head, into Christ. And Zechariah chapter 8 verse 16 says, speak the truth to one another. One of our core values is under-promise and over-deliver. So we don't want to over-promise just for the sake of winning a deal. Because the client will say like, I want this in 3 days. We don't want to just win the client and say like, yeah, we can do it in 3 days. We want to be honest with them and say like, if you want a really good quality of the work, we can only deliver this 5 to 7 days. Majority of the clients, they appreciate that. And majority of the clients who appreciate that are the clients that we want to work with anyways. Personal branding is not about self-promotion. It is just about showing yourself, your true self, and leaving a legacy. For me, actually, the reason I am posting consistently is that I want to be able to help one person, at least one person. Don't focus on how many likes you will get. Focus on at least that one person that you want to help. If you are able to help one person, or if someone relates to the content that you shared, to the story that you shared, that is enough. If you just want to feel good and you just want to earn the like or that dopamine hit, then it's not going to be sustainable for you. You're going to burn out. You're going to go into a rabbit hole of trying to please and please. Then you'll hop on the next trend that will get more likes. And then you'll start doing crazy things that will just get you more views. Don't let yourself get affected by how many likes and how many people will view your content. And when you promote yourself, don't think about promoting yourself. Think about promoting the Lord God who has given you all those talents and all those skills and the opportunity and the provision, the tools. One of the reasons I'm also doing this now on YouTube again, I am on and off on YouTube, and my consistency is also like wavering. I haven't been consistent the past year. Now I want to be consistent. Why? Not just only for the business, but also because I want to live a legacy. I want to share my Christian life, and I feel that's something that people will relate to. And for me to also share my testimony. Matthew chapter 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." So some people might think like, wow, you're doing great, you're being consistent on social media, or you're running a successful business and you're doing this and you're doing that. But I don't want them to admire me. I want to point them to the one who has given this all of it, and that is my Father in heaven. If God is going to assess your Instagram, your LinkedIn, or your YouTube channel, what do you think He will say? Have you been truthful with what you share? And what are the motives and what are the intentions behind what you're posting? I hope this video has encouraged you today, and I hope that you will tune in for our next episode. And if you have questions, please do drop me and follow and subscribe.